going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Dash because it seems like the old school cryptos are all coming back. So first we had Zcash go off, and now we're having Dash go off. So as you can see here, Dash is doing pretty well, 52% up in the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about this today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's go straight over this, guys. So this is crazy. Right now, Dash is at $70.37. So it's up 52% inside the last 24 hours, 70% in the last 7 days, 54% in the last 14 days, and 87.3% inside the last 30 days, and 215% in the last year. That's pretty impressive. And then when you also look over here, the trading volume is pretty high too, at 531 million. And then we have 875 million inside of market cap. So that's pretty cool. And then $70 here. And you can see the all-time high was at $1,493. As you can see here, Dash is working its way up. But what is that for? Like, why are all these old cryptos coming out of nowhere? We had Zcash, and Zcash is another older crypto. And you can see over here, if you open up Horizon, which is Zen, you can see not Horizon, well, Horizon 2, this is an older one from 2017, but as you can see, Dash is much older, 2014. Like, this is close to the launch time of Bitcoin, right? So this is, this is like one of the OGs of here, 2014 for Dash. Zen, Horizon, has been around since 2017. But then we also have Zcash right here. So why are these top 3 coins on the top trending coins for all of crypto all older coins that are just going crazy? So right now is like the time of the OGs. So if you guys can spot an OG coin, it's probably going to do well. But Zcash here, 2016 is how long Zcash has been out. So that's a long time, actually. So yeah, Zcash and Dash and Horizon. So that's pretty big. And as you can see here, Dash is at the top for all of the trending cryptos today. But yeah, that's huge. And like I said, like, the older coins seem like they're doing a lot better. So this is pretty cool to see these coins get revived. But yeah, even in the top gainers, we have Dash there as well. And for the people that don't know, Dash is kind of like fintech meets crypto, right? This is like the original crypto wallet type stuff, right? Like the original, right? So this is Dash, and as you can see here, send, receive, and earn with Dash. Dash platform changes everything. So it's like remember any type of fintech thing, actually, any type of fintech thing like Cash App, PayPal, but on the blockchain. So that's pretty much how it is. So yeah, it's crypto 101, right? And this is how crypto really started. This is how everyone started their projects, by looking at projects like this and like, oh, we can create a wallet, a crypto wallet. Oh, we can do this, we can do that. We can send money through our network. Yeah, Dash is that one. So that's pretty interesting. Let's go over the technicals here for Dash though. So as you can see here, it is at a resistance area at $70. As you can see here, it got rejected, or not rejected. It's kind of pushing it past it, actually. I think it is going to push past this time, but it got rejected over here at 70. It got rejected here, pushed a little bit above it this other time, up to like 75. You can see it was used as support here, here. So this is a pretty significant area, and that's why we're trying to pass it. Now, this is the weekly chart. As you can see on the weekly chart, it looks pretty bullish, like a lot of buying pressure on the weekly chart. So that is a good signal right there. And then the %R trend exhaustion as well is almost at that overbought range, but remember, it could stay overbought for a good amount of time. It's done it before, so I just say be careful there. And then we have over here the daily chart, which actually has a little bit more info. It's kind of showing that some buying pressure is coming back in, but there was a lot of selling pressure before. So we'll see what happens here. And again, the %R trend exhaustion heading towards the top here on the daily chart as well. So it does look like we're about to push past here with Dash. So I think it should end up breaking out pretty soon. If it did get rejected, you could just expect it to pull back just a little bit. But yeah, this does kind of look like something that we want to watch out for. So this could be seen as a bearish pattern, and almost everything has been creating this same pattern right here. And yes, I know, again, I'm bringing up the bearish expanding triangle again, but everything in crypto is showing the same bearish expanding triangle. But it doesn't mean that we have to break down to the downside. Just because it's a bearish expanding triangle doesn't necessarily mean that we have to crash to the downside. I think it has like an 82% win rate for going to the downside, but there's still an 18% chance for it to continue to rise. But this is just something I've been noticing. A lot of these charts are showing the bearish expanding triangle. So it's kind of interesting to see. But if this is true, then any moment now we could see Dash, pulling back. Like, let's say if it gets up to here about $100, then we could see a pretty big pullback around like $90 to $100. So that's what I would say you should look out for next with Dash. And it's kind of funny because I just noticed that's also where we have one of these little, what I like to call micro supports. So yeah, $100. So as you can see here, I'm doing this live. So here's the support that I noticed. Here's a resistance that I noticed at that level, and also another resistance here. Let me zoom in on that one so you can kind of see it a little bit better. So as you can see, another one there, and then another one back here, and another support here. A little bit here, but the support was broken there. So it was used as support here, and it was able to keep going. So $100, this range in general is a good range to look out for, even back here as well in 2017. So just look out for $100 here on Dash, and then you will definitely know what's going to happen next. So anyways, keep an eye out for that. Now, a few other things that we could kind of use to track where we're going to be going next is also Bitcoin. So I do believe that Bitcoin is going to have a nice breakout too. But here's the thing. Bitcoin is also inside of a bearish expanding triangle, which is kind of a bad thing because it's like the bearish expanding triangle that Bitcoin is in a long-term one. Like you can see, it goes much further out. It goes all the way out to February of 2026, actually, in March of 2026. And that's where I was expecting the crypto market to just dump and crash. But remember, it doesn't always do what you think it's going to do. There's a possibility that we don't do that, right? There's a possibility that it doesn't happen. So we always got to keep that in mind as well. And this is Bitcoin on the weekly chart. So if you kind of look at how it's looking on the weekly chart here, you can see that there is a good amount of selling pressure for Bitcoin, and that it could easily speed up as well. So that's something that you would really want to be careful for with everything in crypto, not just Dash, but everything. I'm still waiting for that pullback, but see if that happens, then we break our bearish expanding triangle, which this is the perfect recipe for disaster for people that aren't experienced with trading. But people that are experienced, that notice stuff like this, oh, this is nice. This is nice. This kind of gives you a guarantee that you're going to have maximum gains and probably have a crash by the beginning of 2026. But the problem with that theory is if we break down here, then we can't do all this, right? If we break down here, we're probably ending the bull market early, and we've already got the top set in at that point. That's how I feel. If we continue to break down, if we get below 100K, if we start going close to 85K, I feel like the top is in. If we pass 85K and go down to 74. So hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully it does not happen. But we'll see. We'll see exactly how things play out here. But yeah, when you look at Dash, it has the same exact look as Bitcoin. So yeah, that's just something that I noticed there. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Again, I think that a lot of these OG cryptos are gonna do well. You just really have to be extremely careful with them, guys. Like, there's a reason why a lot of them died down and never came back. So the ones that you see coming back, just know that there's a possibility that they too could die down, just like they did before. Like Dash could do some major pump, right? And then it could dump at the end of the bull run and then never come back. So remember, like, when you see stuff like this, these are short-term trades. Like, these are short-term trades in my personal opinion. I don't see this as like a long-term thing here. But anyways, bringing back the daily chart, as you can see, if we do break out, just remember $100 being the top of that bearish expanding triangle, followed probably by a pullback, possibly even pushing past it to 125, possibly. If it extends into November, that's the possibility that I'm talking about. So if we see something like this where it extends into November, there's a possibility that it could happen like that and then pull back, or it could even break past it. Like, it has an 18% chance, remember, to break out. So, just keep that in mind. But this is all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button and subscribe. Go ahead and become a member of the channel, guys. It's only $9.99 per month, and I'll be going over any crypto or stock that you want me to go over, whether it's stock or crypto, doesn't matter. As long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin, I'll go over it. All you got to do is become a member of the channel and then leave a comment on any one of my videos and just let me know what you want me to go over. So shout out to you guys. Hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.